Hello, hello, welcome back to Licky Gaming and welcome back to Starowieś. Welcome back to our little farm that could. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna park this trailer somewhere around that wheat field, maybe even on the grass. No, I'm not gonna compress the field any further. So we're gonna put a trailer somewhere on the side here on the left under this tree. What's the plan for today? We need to remove that straw from the field that we have there. So I'm gonna put this trailer here. Plonk. We're gonna grab a baler and we're gonna start baling that field. And what I wanna do, by the end of this episode, I wanna clear that field from any straw. So we're gonna do baling and we're gonna do some bale transporting, hopefully. Well, not hopefully, we're gonna do it. We're gonna definitely do it. Why is that? I would like to put a worker on that field while we harvest this field here. This field is quite awkward to work on because it's weirdly shaped. You know, it goes like weird. But that doesn't matter. I'm gonna give a chance to our worker to see how they're gonna do it. But first things first, we need money a little bit, as much as we can, and every little bit helps. So what we're gonna do here? What I did already, I sold the rest of the barley that we had in a silo in the harvester. Harvester had around 1,000 liters, and we had around 4,000 liters of barley in silo, so I cleaned the silo. Well, we're gonna do that with the rest of the crops as well, but in time. We're not in a rush. We have comfortable amount of 10,000 euros on our account. I'm not sure if we own anything. Do we? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. I mean, we own money? No, we're a proper farm. Right, so we don't own any money for now. And we are pretty liquid. We are pretty solid. We are trading. We are fine. We can grab any loans. We can grab any money. Sorry about that, messages. So we are pretty well off. We are pretty well financially off. So we don't have any issues with earning money, at least for now, because we have a lot of. I need to park this somewhere, maybe here. Let's try doing it here. Maybe it's not gonna be in the way. Not ideal though. So this is hay, okay. Good enough. Let's go back to where we left off. Is it picking up? It's picking up already straw from the ground. Doesn't matter. Let's continue on. Let's try to clear the headland first so we don't drive on this straw, even though this is not the proper way to do it. You don't do the headland first, you do the headland last. Because when you unload the bale, it can end up in the middle of the field and nobody wants that. Because then we have to drive around it. There we go, another one. So the whole headland gave us 2 bales, so I think we're set for a really fruitful straw harvest. Straw harvest, that was a good mod for FS19. Okay, let's try to do this. There we go. There we go. No, let's back it up. Here we go. Okay, unload. Okay, now up and down the field. Hopefully we're gonna pick up all the little bits and pieces. Well, I don't really care if we have something missing a little bit for the whole bale. I'll definitely gonna go back and try to pick it up. But because I want to keep this baler empty by the end of the. Well, actually we don't have to do it because we're gonna be harvesting straw anyway in the next one. So it's not important, but it would be quite nice that after we are done with the straw, we leave it empty so we don't lose any bales to a cheaper crop like straw compared to grass, where we can actually make silage out of it. So if we have at least a couple of liters of straw in the harvester, in the baler, that means that the next bale that comes out, it's gonna be straw, and we don't want that. Okay, this is a bit awkward. Okay, let's just avoid it for now, but we're gonna have to remove this harvester anyway soon enough. There we go. Perfect. We finished this off. Okay, here we go. I don't think this is a good way to go. Poop. Yeah, I don't think this tractor can manage these bends. Who said so? Okay, this is going well. Right, so let's continue on and continue baling. I see already this is going to be more than one trailer load. I don't want to be overly optimistic. I mean, this is still straw. It's not worth much, but we can get 1,000 or 2,000 euros for a trailer load, I believe. Well, at least 1,000 euros would be nice. So if it's... so let's check it here. Slow down. Let's unload the bale first. So what's the price of the straw? Straw would be, if I was straw, which one would I be? 74. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Actually, that's quite good, even if it's 74. Not sure which one is it. Yeah, so yeah, that's actually much better than I expected. I expected 50 per 1,000 liters, and it's much more. Right, I'm gonna ignore this harvester for now because I have to remove it sooner or later, but now I want to do as much baling as I can so we can start doing harvesting. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it in this episode. Well, we're 7 minutes 20 seconds into this episode, and I would like to keep it under 20 minutes just to be at least somewhat entertaining for you guys, not to be boring for too long. When I have to be boring, I want to be boring as less time as possible. So here we go. Okay, so this is definitely what I calculated, which is the most I calculated for FS19 what's the best crop to have. Of course, Giants change those, well, change how much anything is worth in this game. So that video I made 6 or so months ago, it's not valid anymore, but I made a video about what's the most profitable crop to work with, and of course it was well, the ones that I like to work with, it's sugar cane. Sorry, it's sugar beets. Sugar cane is definitely one, or the one to be on the lookout for. But I'm not really enthusiastic about working that, especially not on European maps, and I did that on Estancia Lapacho. You can see those episodes, there are videos if you watch previous videos of mine. You have it takes a long time, even with a big machine, and the smaller machine, smaller sugarcane harvester is definitely a teamwork job. So since I don't have any friends, nobody wants to play with me, I have to play alone. So all jokes aside, it's definitely it's much more complicated to play it in a single player with a smaller sugarcane harvester than it is with a big one. So I leased the big one, and it still took a long time. I did a time lapse, and it took me hours to finish one of the smaller fields on Estancia Lapacho. But with all due respect, Estancia Lapacho is a huge map with big fields. So but also it definitely gives us a lot of crops and a lot of money. Silage is the one thing also I didn't calculate in, because I don't like doing silage. I like mowing, I like windrowing, I like grass work, but not silage work. And I don't like to drive big X, I don't like to drive I just don't like doing silage. Baled silage, yes. Silage, no. Okay, let's see if this is gonna cause any problems for us. I think it's time to remove this harvester. So what I'm gonna do with it, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna move it to the other field. I'm gonna leave it somewhere there. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it here next to the pig yard. We're gonna need it later anyway. If not in this episode, in the next one. So here we go. Block. Right. So we're gonna go back to the tractor and we're gonna try to bale as much as we can. Plonk. Lift. Go all the way around. Skip a few rows and continue on here. Hopefully we're gonna get baled by the end of this row. I intentionally left some bits and pieces here and there just in case we need some extra so we can find it, but if we don't, even better. If we have a solid bale and only a few bits and pieces left, I'm not gonna go chase those bits and pieces. Well, actually we can, because next field is straw as well, so we might need it in the end. So let's see. There we go. Yeah, we are actually doing quite well. I'm not sure how many bales. I didn't even count how many bales we did with the last. Oh yeah, 15. I counted it manually. But for this session, we can actually go and see in the statistics. Let's just pick up everything. Lift the pickup. this baler is amazing. Sorry, this tractor is amazing, so slow, and I'm not sure if it's slow because of the machinery working or is it just slow. But guys, it's just slow. It's just so slow. But it can pull stuff, it can do stuff, and I think if I put it on a worker here, it's gonna do an amazing job. I'm counting on it. I think it's gonna be really, really good. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go and do this one. Okay, full circle. Go. No, I'm not gonna run over a crop even though it's not mine. Potatoes. I miss potatoes. I need to do potatoes. Yeah, this could be one of the things we can do to get some money. Potatoes are pretty good crop. It's easier to do sugar beets though, but still potatoes. Telling you guys, potatoes. I'll do the research. How much money will we need to lease the equipment for potatoes, and maybe do a field of potatoes. And actually, we can start a potato farm. That would justify our pigs. You know, that have our root crops for the pigs. I know sugar beets is definitely better all the way. It's easier to seed it. It's easier to harvest it. Sugar beets are the way to go. And unfortunately, the potatoes are not so fruitful as the sugar beet is, so we're gonna have to work more and get less money for it by doing potatoes, but still potatoes. Potatoes have a big advantage after the first harvest. First planting is the worst one ever. So if we ever start it, it's on one of the smallest fields we have, because potatoes are quite intensive and it's really hard to It's really hard to do them properly. It has to be a square field, or you have to leave a lot of headland. Actually, even though this is not a square field, this could be a pretty good field to do potatoes in, because it's surrounded by roads on all sides, and that's always a good thing because we have a lot of room to maneuver. But probably not yet. Probably not yet. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get a bale trailer, and I'm gonna see you guys in a second. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Haven't checked yet how many. Wow, 26. I hope it's not this one. No. That's combined with. No, it could be actually. No, it's not 26 bales here. I hope it's not. It's too much. No. It's both sessions together, so it would be 11 bales. Well, that's okay. Still more than one trailer load. We're gonna go and pick up these bales, and we're gonna go and sell them, and then the second load. It's more. This is 4, 6. No, it's 11. Huh. 11 bales. So we have 11 bales here. We're gonna go and pick them up and sell them, and then gonna pick up the rest of them. And I think we're gonna call it an episode in this one. It's summer, guys. It's like it's what we have to do. Every day is a struggle. Every day we have something to do, and it takes a long time to do these fields in summer. Plonk and plonk. Right, so is there any shortcut this way? No, I don't think so. Okay, no, I never sold bales on this map, at least I don't remember. So let's see here, where do we sell bales? Bales. A barn. Which one is a barn? I think it should be this one. Yes, it says barn. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. It's just around the corner. So let's go and sell those bales. I'm gonna go back and pick up the rest of them, and in the next episode we're gonna start dual work. We're gonna hire a worker to work on the field, which is probably gonna be cultivating or seeding. We'll see, not sure. And we're gonna do harvesting on this field. After that, we're gonna have some baling to do with the straw here, and also then we're gonna have to sell all this stuff here. We have a lot of silage bales. We're not gonna be using them still for our cows, so let's go into first-person view so we can navigate through these barns. But is this somewhere? Okay, I have no idea where to sell the bales. Oh, here. Okay, I would go with this one here. Is it? Yes, that's it. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. I just wow, that was a fast turning around. I'm just gonna go and do that. So let's see. Drive through here. There we go. And unload. How much we're gonna get? How much we're gonna get? And plonk. 3,000. That would be 8 times 4, 32,000. Just under 100, actually. Yeah, that's that would be this one here, right? No, this is hay, this is straw, and this is grass. Yes, yes. 93. Well, what am I doing here? So we go to here, go to animals. I forgot which icon is which. Doesn't it show it here? I'm just bad. It's in info, and we can go here and we can see the crops plowing. No, it doesn't show us sowing, harvesting. I forgot which icon is for straw, which one is for hay. Here we go. So this one is straw, this one is hay, and this is silage. So yes, as I said. So in this case we had hay and straw. Straw is 93. That's pretty good. We got 3,000 euros from this sale. Anyway, guys, that's pretty good. I'm gonna pick up the rest of the bales. I'm not gonna sell them straight away. We're gonna use it smart. We're gonna sell it later when we have a full trailer. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Like button, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.